What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking at some of the new stuff that you should pay attention to during opening day or whenever the first time you come to Cedar Point during the operating year. Obviously, this offseason there have been some big headlines, big moves, and some new additions coming to the park, and it's just been exciting and interesting to follow it throughout all the offseason. And now we can finally see it in action with the public. It's great to see all of this the way it looks now, but it's going to look great with people actually in the park, and it's going to be real fun. And make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and we are going to go right into the video. So basically, I'm going to talk about the new things you should check out when you walk into the park. And the top one, obviously, is going to be the Boardwalk. Obviously, the Wild Mouse is complete. We got that news a month or two ago. And then the Grand Pavilion looks complete. As you can see it on the left there, it looks complete and it looks ready to serve nice food. And then over there, you also got the Matterhorn and then the new Scrambler. You also got the Calypso over there as well. And it's going to be real nice over there. When you check it out, when everything there is open, it looks real nice from the renderings. It's going to look even better in real life. And that is basically the top thing you should check out when you come into the park. And moving up to where that Johnny Rockets area is, obviously, you can't see the sign anymore. And I didn't make a video about this, but on Twitter, there's been posts with this little slip, and it called for the replacement of the Johnny Rockets with an arcade. Now, we don't know what that arcade is. Maybe it could be ready for opening day. It could possibly be closed. I would fully expect that. That whole thing with the Johnny Rockets was first posted to the public during the middle of the offseason. So Johnny Rockets will not be there when you walk into the park. Maybe we'll see an arcade. Maybe we'll see something else. We don't know exactly what's going there. But there is no more Johnny Rockets at this point. Now, moving on to the second area over here by the Tato Dragster. Now, obviously, the Tato Dragster has went through some changes through the offseason, and they're not shown here, but over here, obviously, the track for Iron Dragon was removed, but then it was put back into place just recently, and the footer was dug up and it was filled with concrete. I expect work to be done during the season. Now, I don't expect a ton of progress to be made as it is the on-season, and the park is obviously filled with people, so it's hard to transport stuff from there and from other areas of the park that would help build this area up. And probably going to see most of the work done for Dragster done during next off-season after the park closes this October. So you'll obviously see a change in the way the site looks from especially the Winter Chill Out video I posted. The whole thing was demolished. There was basically nothing there besides the station and the photo booth, and then the tower was still there. Now there was a little bit more work done on it. I don't expect much to happen here. And yeah, so after the Tato Dragster, you move to the back again. And now back here, I talked about this in a past video. The Chick-fil-A was obviously going to be taken out. We don't know the restaurant that's going to be replacing with, and I mentioned that it might be replaced with the Frontier Inn that was in there before the Chick-fil-A was put in there. And this applies to other restaurants in the park as well. We don't know what's going to go in some of these places, not just here at the Chick-fil-A, but also back in the front where the Mac Shack was. We knew that that was going to be taken out. We don't know if that building's going to stay vacant or if there's actually going to be something there. I would expect it to be vacant. I would also expect this to be vacant, but it would be great if something was in there already, although we don't know if that's going to happen. Now, kind of looking at the park as a whole here, obviously, as far as operations go, they're usually pretty good on opening day. There might be an increased chance of ride maintenance issues since it is the first day of operating, and usually most of the issues that rides have are usually on the first days of their operating season. Hopefully the operations are pretty good this year. I think they will be pretty good. You look at some of the other things, such as the crowd. It's going to be very crowded on the first day, especially since there's new stuff this year and a lot of big news as far as the park goes. And honestly, it's going to be a great first day for the park. They're going to bring in a lot of money and all that business stuff. And I won't be there for the first day, unfortunately, but I hope to get there sometime in the month of May. But we'll see what happens. But overall, Cedar Point is ready for opening day. It's going to be a great opening day. I would get into the lines early because the rides are going to be really crowded. But that is going to do it. I don't know when I'll be going to Cedar Point for the first time this season. Hopefully it is soon. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and we'll see you guys on the next video. And yeah.